clear my throat, get my voice working. Here's yours. Well, you saw me make it. It's just a little hot. Let's test it out. Cheers. Oh, actually, let's get my voice working. Me. I know, it's like, whoo. Yeah, this is me, the real me, early in the morning. Yeah, this is early. So, cheers. Coffee. I know, it's coffee. My appetite is back. Oh my gosh, it's just such a big deal to be sick and not, I don't know. And even before then, coffee became like, it tasted like dirt. Remember when I said, I can't drink coffee in the morning? I don't know what was going on, but no, I couldn't drink coffee. Now it tastes good. So I guess our life is like an ebb and flow, isn't it? We just go here and we go there, and these things happen, at least for me, For me, I'm still kind of trying to get things cleaned up here. Let me put this over here. What I do in the morning is, because I really haven't been out of my van yet, is I put my dirty clothes over there on my bin up by the, where my passenger seat is. And I've got a box from Amazon I'm going to throw away. Excuse me. It's early morning for me. This is me in the morning. You know how we burp and we have to like get things moving along in our body. And I don't care. I'll put it all out here. And I just, my garbage is over there. I won't show it to you, okay? This is going to be just a real video. Just a few updates. First update, I think I've already alluded to it. I feel good. I feel good. Do. I knew that I would now. I don't have my singing voice on yet. But no, I feel good. Oh, is that why sometimes we don't feel well? Is so that we can, when we get back, we can appreciate it, because we could take it for granted. It's like, well, of course I feel good. Well, what's the big deal? But I feel so good now that it just makes me happy. I feel good. Oh my gosh. So there's an update. I am little bit on my throat, a little bit. You can kind of sense it. Every once in a while, it's like, whoo, get my lung power back again. Got to get my lung power. We got a whole, this has been going, I didn't even notice that. Changing color. There we go. Okay, get that all set up. I know. I'm going to try to make this as unedited as possible so I can put it up. Today. I say, okay, so I feel good. I think that I'm 99% healed. Yes. And I've got, I did purchase some vitamins and minerals. I got vitamin C. I actually bought some, thanks to my friend. Hey, Julia. I got some colloidal silver, and but I got it in the spray form. Now, I'm going to, she gifted me, and I'm going to go ahead and get the apparatus, the device, that I can actually make my own. And she had a really good suggestion. I said, well, that's going to it takes like an hour to make. And I said, well, but it's going to take electricity, which would it can run down my power. She said, well, you go to a hotel at least once every couple months. You could just really make a big batch of it while you're there. So I think I'm going to get the device to make my own colloidal silver. And I think it's really improving my health, along with the vitamin C. And I also bought good vitamins. I got omega-3s, and I've got D3s, Ds plus D3, and I've got the multi, and I got the magnesium. Yeah. So what I did yesterday was I went through all of my vitamins, and I wrote down, okay, how many, what percentage, or how many milligrams or micrograms am I taking of each vitamin and mineral. And I'm getting a good amount with all of them together, especially the vitamin C. Yes, vitamin C, very, very, just really be downing vitamin C. Now, the kind I got was actually in you have to mix it with water. And really, that would be like emergency. I stopped taking emergency, by the way. I always recommend it, so I'm not going to recommend it anymore because I'm not sure about it. I'm just not sure. If pharmaceutical companies are putting like sludge, sewer sludge, and just all kinds of toxins and stuff, not only to not make you healthy, but to make you more unhealthy, I don't trust the emergency anymore. I just don't trust it. So, yeah, I'm going to spend more money, getting the good stuff. But, yeah. So I've been doing that every day. Got to train. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still in Flagstaff. It's cold. Update. Okay, it's cold in the morning. It's actually cold. It's 61 degrees in here. But when I woke up, it was only 54 in here, which means out there is probably like 48. But I made my coffee, so it kind of warms up, and my body heat is warming up. Yeah. Yummo. How's your coffee? Do you like it? Okay, so update on the port strike is been delayed until after January. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad. We do not need any more abuse going on right now. Do we? No. Yeah. Let me do this. Let me try this. This is my silver. It's called Silver Serum. I'm going to spray a couple. See if it'll help my throat. My throat's a little scratchy. Now, I know some people say, oh, don't take the silver, it'll make you blue. That's not true. I mean, you'd have to take quite a bit to make you blue, but it's good for you. So, here's something, and then, the port strike, Portsmouth. Anyways, yeah, so it's going to be delayed, and I'm really happy about it. I really, really am. With Christmas coming on, and who really was going to lose? Well, we would, but all the retailers that are expecting their supplies to come in. Yeah. I mean, they were the ones that were really going to suffer. And then eventually it would all trickle down to where everybody would be suffering. So thank goodness. Yeah. Now, a lot of you said, well, this is why you should buy American. Well, this is true. This is true. But we have higher wages here, so it would definitely be higher prices. Okay. Plus, if you're looking at like car parts or electronics, a lot of our parts are made at this point in different nations, especially car parts. Some made here and then here. Well, everything would have to be reworked to where all those things we'd have to bring the manufacturing back. That probably won't happen overnight. So, yeah, my throat is a little scratchy, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Hope you don't mind. Sorry. Maybe some of you like my voice. I've heard. Do you like your voice? I'm curious. Let me know in comments. Do you like your voice? A lot of people don't like their own voice. They think their voice sounds horrible. Well, I used to think mine sounded horrible too. And then I get so many of you will let me know to say, oh, your voice is so soothing that you are relaxing to listen to. So, well, thank you when you say that. Thank you. So, we shouldn't We shouldn't hate on ourselves like, oh, I look terrible, or my voice sounds terrible, or my singing is, just do it. We're just humans, aren't we? Who cares? We're just human. I do have some phlegm coming up. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're just human. We're not perfect. Nobody is perfect, right? Sometimes we get angry at people, or we get angry at the people that we love, and then we get angry maybe at our friends for infractions or whatever. But you know what? We have to remember that we're not perfect, and your friends aren't going to be perfect either. You don't want to just throw people away unless they become toxic. If they become toxic. And another thing too that I have found in life is that friends are there, and then they're like, you just sort of like lose interest in each other. Yeah. And then you go on to, you find another friend. I think those long lasting friends are the ones that we had in childhood. Yeah, in our hometowns, people we graduated with, that we kind of grew up with, okay? And a lot of our friends when we were growing up were our cousins that we would have family get-togethers with and things like that. But I have found, because I grew up in Ohio, born and raised, and then as a young adult, very young adult, I moved and lived in Germany for a couple years, and then went back to Ohio, but then transplanted ourselves, my husband and I, into Arizona. The West called us and said, go west, go west. So we did, but I have found that it's, as an adult, sometimes it's hard to make those long-lasting, bonded, that you can't break those friendships. Yeah. And then family, you kind of break away from family a little bit. So yeah, it's not been easy and a lot of people will move now, and they're very transitory. So maybe that's why a lot of people do become lonely. They've moved and they haven't really gained that good bond with other people. But I have found that with friends, that it's kind of like an ebb and flow, that everything, you needed each other for a while maybe, and then it's kind of like they found somebody else and you've lost interest, and it just sort of goes that way. So I guess it's just the way it is, and that's fine. Get another sip of coffee. Okay, so what else? What am I going on? Ooh, it's getting kind of long here. What else is a good... Oh, I wanted to show you something that I discovered. I've been reading about beef tallow. And so I thought, well, and they're now selling a lot of moisturizer. And that the base is beef tallow. It is so moisturizing. And it is so good to cook with. Okay? So I bought some. I ordered it from Amazon. I like to order from Amazon. You know why? Because then I can look at all of them. I don't have to drive around and find something. Yeah. I mean, where are you going to find beef tallow that you can get a variety of products to say, well, let me compare this. I can go on Amazon and I can see all the beef tallow. This is pure suet tallow, pasture-raised cattle, 100% grass-fed and finished. Okay? So here it is. There it is. I'll leave the link for it. So I got some beef tallow. Okay? I know. But, I have kind of done a little research on it. Now, like when McDonald's first started, or Burger Chef, all those burger places, when they started cropping up in the 60s, they made all their French fries and they fried things in beef tallow. Now they're using the seed oils, the cheap stuff, and they're finding it's a killer. It's not good for us. Okay. Now I do have my olive oil. I've been using olive oil. Okay. and it's getting about down to here. Look, I don't usually like to buy a big thing because now I got to cart this around, but it's about down to here. So that's what I've been using for that. But I bought for skincare, I bought the coconut oil. Okay, so I could actually cook with this, and this is really, 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 really good for you. It regulates your hormones. It's just, Google it. Google what the benefits of coconut oil. So good for you. And please don't worry. A lot of people say, oh, that is so much fat. Please don't worry about the fat. Your brain needs fat. Your body needs fat. This fat-free thing that happened around the 70s, you know, look at how fat we all became. Yeah, we fattened up over the past 30, 40 years. Oh my gosh, obesity is rampant. But it's because we were going fat-free. We need the fat. And what they start doing is really pounding in the sugar. Okay, so I massage my face in the morning. Okay, I just do it and I wash it, and then I put coconut oil. Get coconut oil. It does melt almost completely in the summertime in the heat in my van. So I got to be careful when I open it. But at this point though, it's, you know, it's firm, kind of firm. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. And I can massage my face, and if there's any left over, I can eat it. I know. Isn't that funny? I laugh at myself sometimes. It's like, okay, let me take a little bite. That's when I kind of get coconut oil in my body, inside as well as the outside. But this is really a good massage oil. When it's really like, when it really gets firm, I just take it in my hand, take a little piece of it, and I just kind of work it, and melt it, right? So there you go. So I've got that. And so I got this yesterday. I picked it up and I tried it. Oh my God, let's look at it. It doesn't really, it's so faint. It's not horrible. Can you smell it? There you go. Yeah. This is beef tallow. Let's see. There we go. There, beef tallow. I could eat this too, but I'm not going to. But it makes everything so soft. I put it on my face last night before I went to bed. Oh, yeah. And, see, I can cook. I can cook with this, although I haven't. I don't really cook that much. But I did, a couple of days ago, I sauteed an onion, a sweet onion, and some garlic. I just wanted to get that in my body. My appetite is still a little wacky. Oh, yeah, it's whacked out. But I'm getting my appetite back. I just don't know at this point what sounds good. But I do know that I could use this. Also, beef tallow. I would like to try it and see. But yeah, McDonald's, this is what they made their used for the French fries and frying, was beef tallow. Now they're using all these seed oils. One of the reasons why it's so unhealthy to eat at fast food restaurants. Yeah. Is there anything new else going on? Well, I'm still, like I said, I'm still in Flagstaff. It's still too hot to go south. Way too hot yet. So it looks like I'll be here for a little bit, but I'm pretty content. I just kind of stick to myself still. Yeah, and I like it. It's funny. I've really become introverted. Yeah. Now today, I'm going to the shooting range. I've been invited by Max. He wants to make sure I know how to use my fire. I haven't used it in years. Seriously, like, why would I? You know, I have it. It's here, but I haven't really practiced it. And he just thought it'd be a good idea. So I'm going to the shooting range with him this morning. And then I'll come back in my van and be a recluse again. Yeah. Yeah, he's the only one that I've really been spending any bit of a time with. The only one I've kind of face-to-face let into my life because I guess it's just because I know him. And I've known him for years now. And he's a pretty cool guy. Just friends. I know. One of you, it was so funny. When I did that video with Max at camping, he came up and camped with me for 4 days. It was nice. And we were just walking around and we did a little video. We were talking. And one of you actually said, excuse me, well, I hope that you don't get in a relationship with him. If you do, I'm unsubscribing. I was like, what? Look, don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm too old for that. You know, you're not my mom, you know. But yeah, it was some gal, some older gal, you know, sort of a Karen type, I guess, that she was like scolding me. Look, you know, I'll be friends with who I want to be friends with, and I'll date who I want to date, although I don't date, you know. And Max, he just has, he's my social butterfly friend. Yeah. I can't keep up with Max. I could never keep up with him anymore. He's over here or there. He's got so many friends and he just keeps up with everybody. I would be exhausted by all of that. Exhausted, I tell you. Yeah. I'd become a recluse. But you know, I'm really happy. I really am happy. And yeah, I just been, I've been studying this. I'm in 1 Samuel right now. I've read all the way from Genesis, but kind of taking my time and studying it all the way. I'm in 1 Samuel. You'd think I'd be further, but I've been kind of skipping around. Then I thought, no, I want to just keep going. Just keep going. And go from this end over to here. Yeah. And so I've been just taking my time with it and really, and I've got some apps on here that kind of explain. And I've got, let's see. This is what my, this page looks like. Because there's other pages. Yeah, we scroll. But this is what this looks like. This is the one I've been using, the study Bible. And then, of course, I've got the concordance, so I can look things up there. I've got a parallel Bible. So I've been actually not just reading, but studying it. And it's like, well, what does that word mean? Well, wait a minute. I didn't notice that. What does that mean? Now, I don't want to just go real quickly, but I want to know what these things mean. So I've been doing this. And I think that God just has me sort of secluded in isolation still. So it's been kind of fun. And of course, you know, I don't just sit all day and do that, but I read, I watch a show. Have you ever noticed on Prime Video, right there, I know, these are my apps that I have, yeah, these are my apps. And Prime Video, they have live TV now. So I've been actually watching some of that. I've been learning a lot about the law, oh my gosh, and about how to look at things legally. Because I've been watching a lot of Judge Judy. She's so cool. I love her. She is a no-nonsense. She's very patient. But sometimes she just goes off on these people. But I've been learning a lot about stuff. One thing you want to make sure of is you got to have a contract. That's the one thing I got where you got to have the contract, right? If it's not written down, it don't mean nothing. And you got to have your receipts. So many people come to court. Well, I didn't get a receipt. Well, why not? You knew you were coming to court, right? Well, I can't give you any money for it because you don't. Well, I paid cash. Well, can you write a receipt then, right? So this is kind of interesting. I just thought I'd share that. And what else? Some movies. Okay. Some of you asked me 2 things. Some of you asked me about Survivor. Yes, I'm watching Survivor. Excuse me. What I did was I can watch it on Prime, but I had to subscribe to Paramount Plus channel. Okay. And I think it's like $3.99 a month. No big deal. And then I'll cancel it when Survivor's over again. Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. Last year was even so different than this year. Yeah. You know, what his name's? Rome? Yeah, he's a character. I thought he's so bizarre. He almost reminds me of, if you're into Survivor, he almost in a way reminds me of Tony. Remember Tony? But different. Tony was so bizarre, and so's Rome. I mean, they're just these characters that you think, oh, they're going to get voted off, but they're so good at it. I mean, they're just out there trying to find, idols and things like that, and they don't care. It's like, well, of course I'm going to go find an idol, right? So, yeah, it reminds me, is there anybody else that impresses me? I don't know. I think in the beginning, I need to get to know these people a little bit more. And then towards the end, I'll be like, yeah. But it looks good. I'm a Survivor fan. I've seen every episode. And some of them seasons, I've seen every season, every episode. But, this is season 47. So if there's 2 a year. Although, wasn't it during COVID, excuse me, every once in a while my lungs lose, when I'm talking so fast, my lungs lose the power. I need the power. Yeah, I need that. But I think during COVID there was a year or two that they weren't there. So anyways, and then one more thing I want to tell you. Facebook. If you are not my friend on Facebook and you are leaving me a message, for some reason, some of you are locked, and I didn't do it because I've never messaged you before. I've never done, but somehow you are locked. I think it's on your end. So I really do. You've had some good stuff coming at me. If I have not answered you, it's not that I don't want to. I can't. There's nothing, I can't leave you a message. You're locked. And I see a little thing up there with a lock on it. You're locked. Unlock. Okay? Because I know that I didn't lock you. Some people I can and some people I can't. So it has to be on your end. Somehow you've locked out me in some way. I mean, it could be on my end. I'm not 100% sure. So. Okay, well, this is getting long, isn't it? This is good coffee. I love a good morning coffee chat. Let's see, is there anything else that I wanted to tell you? Just get you updated and we'll get a clean slate. I don't have any questions to answer that I know of at this point. But those were things I wanted to mention. Yeah. Okay, so, tomorrow we can start fresh with some new stuff. What do you want to hear about? What do you want me to talk about? Let me know. Okay? Yeah, let me know in comments. So, yeah, ask me a question. What do you want me to talk about? I could talk about world events and national events. We've got the election. We've got all this stuff. My main focus in the whole entire of my being is God right now. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm excited. And there seems to be sort of a revival going on across the world right now. And of course, we've got a lot of prophecy coming to pass. We've got Iran attacking Israel. And as I remember the beginning of the Left Behind, because Tim LaHaye and the other, I always remember Tim LaHaye and not the other guy, but they have done extensive studying and they wrote the Left Behind series, which I read the whole series. There's like 10 books in the series. It's the regular Left Behind, the first book ever written, was about, and the beginning of the movie with Kirk Cameron is, Iran attacking Israel. So, hello. Look around, think, look up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's really my main focus. And if you don't, if you're not a believer, I mean, I get it. Thank you for watching. But there is a revival going on, so you might want to jump on the bandwagon, okay? Okay, I love you guys. Yeah, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, okay? And I got the book, How to Live in a Minivan, the Minivan Lee Way. If you want to support me, $5 is fine. $5.10, go to minivanlee.com and click on gifts. And I love it because I've set it up myself, and it's totally safe. It's as safe as ordering from Amazon, okay? I know some of you are scared about stuff like that. But I've been ordering from Amazon for eons, and nothing's ever happened bad, you know? So, but yeah, go to minivanlee.com, click on gifts, and I get 100% of everything because it's my own website, right? Why would I use Patreon or PayPal or something like that where they take like 25% of what you gift? Yeah. Okay. So you guys have a really good day, okay? I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.